这个花来有什么用呢？你装了，去抓的看人家没有穿衣服嘞。
Welcome to Mothership Hits The Streets. On October 5th in Parliament, Louis Ng, the MP for Nee Soon GRC, called for a ban on residents smoking near windows or in the balconies of their own home to minimise the effect of second-hand smoke on neighbours. Citing past figures, he said that 383 people in Singapore have died due to second-hand smoke in 2016. He also said that many residents reached out to him on feeling helpless about second-hand smoke entering their homes. He also suggested that cameras be used to identify those who smoke at their windows and balconies.
Why can't we just use the cameras that we use for high-rise littering that is pointing at the facade of the building that can capture someone who is throwing a cigarette butt out of their window? Why can't we use that same camera to capture someone smoking at their windows or at their balconies and not point it inside to the house? So if they're lying down on their bed and smoking, that's okay.
What do people think about the idea of banning smoking in their own home? Let's find out.
Let's say you are my neighbor, then you smoke. Then I say, hey uncle, 抽烟不好嘞， then 你关门啦。
I'm a non-smoker, so it does bother me, and I'm asthmatic. But then again, I cannot impose my will on the guy who's smoking in the neighbor's house, right? As much as it bothers me, I close the window, turn on the air purifier, etc. I manage it that way.
I think a man's home is his castle, so he should do whatever he can and whatever he wants to a certain extent.
I think it's like stupid lah. Sorry to say that, because outside also we need to go smoke, like the place that is a smoking area. So we understand because public. So if they say ban inside our own house, really not make sense.
What do you think about the usage of cameras to catch smokers?
Yeah, I think that's going a bit too far. It also reeks of invasion of privacy. I mean, smoking is not unlawful, so if I want to smoke, I should be able to smoke at home.
So many cameras, maybe might even catch things they don't even want to in the first place.
你装了，去抓的看人家没有穿衣服嘞。这个坦白说了嘛，人家看到不该看的。
I think it's pretty drastic to go after someone in their own home. A man's home is his castle, right? So you cannot be attacked or gone after in your own home. I think it's a massive invasion of privacy.
Really, it's our own privacy. Our own house, we want to do whatever we want also can. And like that, just ban the cigarette like that. If they really want to ban the cigarette, oh.
There are people online, right, who say that we should ban smoking entirely in Singapore. What are your thoughts about it?
That's getting a bit too far. Smoking is actually, although it's not healthy, it's not seen as healthy, it is actually very good in mentally distressing. And to some people, it is energizing.
I'm not a non-smoker, so my opinion is quite biased. I would actually support that. But then I guess there's this whole topic of smokers' rights too. We can't just say, okay, let's ban it. What about these smokers who've been smoking for a long time?
It'd be great if we could ban smoking entirely, but I don't think people that have been addicted to smoking for so long can really do that. It's not really feasible, but if it's great, it's great.
不要卖烟不是没有问题了，打通一定没有问题的，不要卖香烟。没有可能啦，这个 tax 都抽那么多，不能说。
It is not possible to immediately ban smoking entirely. Since we can't ban smoking overnight, what are some of the potential measures that can be taken to tackle the immediate problem of second-hand smoke by neighbours?
In order to peacekeeping, if we don't interrupt you, then keep your mouth shut lah.
I think it's educating people on consideration and kindness. You can smoke, but please don't inconsiderate others. Please don't affect their health with your second-hand smoke. If you don't want to close your window, then you may have to live with it. Or have fans blowing the air away from your window, and also, or move out. There are only some things that you can do and some things you can't.
In response to MP Louis Ng, here's what Dr. Amy Kaur said NEA will do.
First, we'll work harder to engender greater social responsibility. Second, we will examine more ways to facilitate productive conversations between neighbours to deal with difficult situations before they escalate into intractable disputes. Third, we will work with agencies to study how these disputes can be better addressed by the Interagency Community Dispute Management Framework.
So, smoke near your windows at your own risk, ah?